when we talk about going back to the basics of limiting government's control, of limiting the responsibilities that they have, and instead allowing people to live and take care of each other. I mean, this has application in every respect. You talk about education, BJ, and how little choice parents actually have in being able to choose what kind of education is best for their kids. Is it a homeschool? Is it a charter school? Is it a religious school? It's like, what is it? Parents in so many cases, and increasingly so under the Biden administration, are seeing their rights as parents to care for their kids in the best way that they know being taken away. And school officials and education unions literally, and the Biden administration literally saying that we have the right to determine your child's education. You as a parent do not. Parents getting arrested by going to Board of Education meetings, having themselves
wild.
Be silent. Exactly.
That's what the parents getting arrested while they're going to these meetings is wild.
Yes.
Not even BJ Penn got arrested.
But parents going to these meetings to complain about the education their children
Yes.
are receiving and the propaganda that the children are receiving.
Yes.
And then them getting arrested, and also
And being
attempts for them
labeled
to be labeled.
terrorists.
Yes.
By
yes.
the federal government.
Yeah. That's insane. That's insane.
It's you know.
Do you not think that the parents are concerned? Do you not think that their concerns are
Well,
valid? Like that's
yeah.
supposed to be open for debate. And when that debate gets said, then people get to decide, well, which side is right. But when you silence debate, all that tells me is you're scared to lose.
Yes.
And you don't want to lose this. But the question is, like, why? Why would the government not want people to be involved in the education of their children? I can see
Not want parents to be involved,
Not
you
want
mean.
parents,
Yeah.
rather, to be involved in the education
Well,
of children.
you know.
Why would that doesn't?
Because they want a generation of people to be raised who are conformists, not critical thinkers.
Yes.
That's what it comes down to.
Yes.
It is about exerting that control and making sure these little kids from the very beginning know, hey, yeah, I'm on a tight leash and these are the boundaries and this is how I must live my life and operate under the authority of these people who've appointed themselves.
We don't need no
Right.
education. Boom.
I love that song.
And when do we say enough is enough? I mean, they're gonna put Trump. I think they're gonna put Trump back in because I think that's why they're doing this whole pandemics, and everybody's gonna say, no, that's a believable story, and I hope Trump goes out there and says, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, all you guys are going to prison. You know, I did Warp Speed to help the people, and you guys made a myocarditis shot. Fauci, you too. You know, and I want to see, you know, something like that.
Do you think that they're going to let Trump get into office?
I think that's why maybe they're doing this pandemic. I don't know. And
Well,
then I think,
but no one's buying it.
and then
It's
I
just
think
not.
It's not that, you know, I think they are doing, and by they, I mean,
Dr. Evil.
well, no, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. By they, I mean the Democrat elite that have vast control. It's not just the President Biden or the Biden administration. It's the media. It's the politicized Department of Justice. They are doing the timing of all of these charges against Trump is not an accident. Wow. The fact that they want to hold multiple court hearings for these charges the day before Super Tuesday, which is a major turning point in any candidate's election. They want to kick off these court hearings the day before Super Tuesday. It's not an accident. This is all happening right now.
It's Banana Republic stuff.
It really is, and that's what they're doing. Is again these terrible things that are happening in our country are happening because we have people in power who care more about themselves and their power than they do about the people, this country, our Constitution, our democracy. They are setting this incredibly dangerous precedent that now, much like many banana republics in the world, whoever's in power has the ability to politicize and weaponize that power to go after their political opponent. That's the real. You take away whatever people think about Trump or whatever.
Right.
The consequences and implications of what is actually happening and what so many of the Democrat elite are justifying in the name of protecting democracy is actually destroying it.
And when you look at the charges, like when he gets indicted, where the day before there's a scandal, there's a chart of the revelations that have come about Biden.
Yeah.
And then day after Trump gets arraigned.
These guys got some power.
Trump gets indicted.
Right?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.